guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good in your lives, and I really wish and hope that you people are safe and staying at homes. So, my dear friends, I prefer calling human beings as social beings because we actively participate in social events. How? We go outside for work, we spend time with our colleagues, we talk with our managers or clients, we do party with our friends, and also we attend some of the family gatherings too. So we always connect with people, but not every individual spark among that group. For example, if you have a group of four friends, one person in that group will be favorite for every other individual. So now, how to behave in that way that everyone likes us? Today's video is giving you all the expressions and tips that helps you to socialize with people. Now, even if you're an introvert or a kind of person who shows less interest in gatherings, then you can amaze people with these social skills after you move to your workplace. So now, without much delay, let's get started. So, my dear friends, the agenda of this video is going to be, we'll look some of the expressions that you should include your regular conversations so that your conversation sounds good. And also we'll see some of the tips that helps you to socialize with people and everybody will start liking you. Now, let's move on for the expressions. So, when I said expressions, many of you will have a thought that what are those expressions that we should really include in our conversations so that our conversation sounds better, right? But these are the very famous, very well-known expressions that we have to use in our conversations so that our conversation sounds better. Please, thank you, excuse me, I'm sorry. So these are the very four such expressions that really changes your conversations. You don't really sound rude. Even if you are assigning some task, even if you are interrupting people, or even if you have done some mistake, people will take it politely. You won't really sound rude if you use these expressions in your daily conversations. These are like miracle, or you can say a game changer, magical words that turns your conversations good. So now let's have a look in each of these expressions. So my dear friends, if you have been interrupted or distracted by any ads you are seeing on the screen, I'm sorry, please excuse me for that. So yes, when you have to use these expressions in your conversations. The first one, please, that is when you want really something from others, and if you don't want to sound rude, then you have to use please in your sentence. For example, I have been stuck with the work. I really don't understand how to do it, and I want some help from my colleagues. So I should ask them like, hey, please, can you please help me with this because I'm not understanding it how to do. Okay. Or for example, if I want to ask my sister or brother to get a glass of water for me, so I can ask them, hey, can you please get me some glass of water? So if you want to request something when you want to get your task done, and at that time if you don't want to sound rude for the people, it should not be like a command or order, then you should use please in your sentence so that it sounds polite. And thank you, so when you really want to thank somebody, like for example, if anybody gives you something, or when anybody compliments you something, or whenever some people wishes you, at that time you have to use expression thank you. For example, if I asked my brother a glass of water, then I should ask him like, hey brother, can you please give me some glass of water? And then he bought that glass of water, then in return I should thank him, thank you for your help. Okay, so you always should not take some others help just for granted. we have to show some gratitude in return. So in that time, you have to use your expression, thank you. Or whenever someone gives you compliment, hey, today you're looking beautiful, then you can in return tell them thank you. Okay. Or for example, someone wishes you like happy birthday, then you should reply thank you. So whenever someone greets you or someone gives you a compliment, or when someone does a task for you, then in return, in gratitude, you should say them thank you. And the next word is excuse me. So when you have to introduce a request, that is, for example, my manager and some other colleagues are talking, but I really want to have a word with my manager because I have to leave the office. It's an emergency case. Then I can't wait for that conversation to end it. So I have to interrupt that talk between my manager and the other colleague. So at that time, I have to interrupt by saying, excuse me, I'm sorry for the interruption, but I really had an emergency and have to leave the office. Okay. So at that time, when you're really interrupting someone, then you have to say, excuse me. For example, you are in a train and there is a huge crowd in front of you and you have to pass by that crowd. So you can't really push them and you can't go, right? Obviously, you can't do that because that sounds rude, or that will be really bad social etiquette. So what you can do is you can say, excuse me, can you give me some space so that I can pass by? So whenever you are interrupting someone, or whenever you really or whenever you want to introduce a request, whenever you feel that you're disturbing someone, in that cases you can use excuse me. And the next uh, very well known expression, and we use it very often, that is, I'm sorry. So whenever you made a mistake or whenever you want to apologize to people, then you can say, I'm sorry. So for example, in that huge crowded train you boarded, and by mistake you have placed your foot on someone's phone. Okay, you have placed mistakenly. Then they'll say, ouch, you have placed your foot on mine. And in return, you'll say, I'm sorry, I have not seen it. Okay? I'm sorry. So, whenever you did a mistake or whenever you want to apologize, then you can say, I'm sorry. For example, if your manager has assigned you a task and he asked you that you should finish this task by the end of the day, then your manager should tell you that, please, can you finish this task by the end of the day because we have to submit to our clients. Then, you, by some reason, you have not finished that task by the end of the day, then you have to apologize your manager. I'm sorry, I tried completing this task, but with some reason I couldn't do it. So you have done something wrong, or you have not obeyed your manager's instructions. Then in return, you have to say, I'm sorry. So these are very simple expressions, but if you include these expressions in your conversation turns magical. It sounds very polite and everyone loves to listen. So now we'll move on to some tips that helps you to socialize with people so that everyone starts liking you. So the first tip is you should always ask for permission. You should not own yourself everything when you are at your workplace. For example, if you want to take borrow your colleague's phone for something, then you should ask your colleague, please can I borrow your phone because I have some tasks to finish. Okay. Or for example, uh, you can if you want to leave your office, if you want to leave your office for the day because you have some work to do outside, then you have to ask permission to your manager, hey, can I please leave for the day because I have some other tasks to do. So you should always ask for a permission whenever you feel that this thing which you are going to do will not be so comfortable for the other person. So at that times you need really to ask a permission, so that others also feel that yes, he is giving some importance for me. So you should always ask for a permission, especially when you're in a workplace. And the next step is you should always avoid controversial topics. So try minimalizing that sensitive topics. For example, you should not always talk about religion, money, or politics, kind of stuffs which will be very sensitive at your workplace. Even if you're meeting for the first time, or even you're a very good friends, then also you should always avoid using such controversial topics. You can have a general talk, like, or a small talk about your weather or movies or any stuff, any gentle talk, any small talk you can have, that please avoid that controversial topics. Even if someone is gossiping also, please try to avoid that gossiping. Even if somebody started gossiping, try cutting that and start a general talk, because that gossiping leads to politics in office. So avoid that too. And keep the conversation going. So now when I'm saying keep the conversation going, you should not always give a one word answers. For example, yesterday you have some event in your home, and the next day your colleague asked about that event. Hey, what's how the event went yesterday? Then in a one word you should not reply to your colleague, good, right? So because that doesn't sound interesting, the other person will think that he is not interested to talk with us, so he'll move on. He'll don't talk with you. So you should not always give a one word answers. You should not always reply to someone in a one word answer. Instead of, you can say, hey, the event went so good. We have a huge gathering of our friends and families. We had a great time among with each other. We played some music, we danced each other, we recollected the old memories. Like, you can drag it, you can explain it better instead of giving it a one line answer. And whenever you reply to the question, in return you can ask any other question related to that or anything, so that your conversation keeps going. So these are some of the expressions and tips that helps you to socialize with people, and people will start liking you if you use this expressions in your conversations and if you follow these small tips. So I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it among your friends, and comment me your comments in the comment section. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to Hello Students. Thank you.